your daily news. I'm Gloria Carrera. Thank you for joining us. First off today in the economic section, we are traveling all around the world. The value of the dollar today is 1936 pesos. The value of the euro today is 23.14 pesos. The value of the pound today is 26.24 pesos. And today the value of the yen is 0.16 pesos. We can see how inflation in a country can have a major impact on the value of the country's currency and the rates of foreign exchange it has with the currencies of other nations, which is a factor or resource that contributes to the economic growth in a country. Well, nowadays, oil is the main resource to have a good economy in most countries. For example, Canada, the United States, Iran, Iraq, United Arab Emirates, Russia, and Libya. And now in Mexico, according to the millennial, the political parties will spend on the campaign of this year a total amount of 2,148 million pesos, which was 27.8% more money than the last election expenditure. Do you think this is a necessary step to have a good performance or result in the elections? Well, that is all for today in the economic section. Now, let's talk more about politics. Paulina, I'm with you.
One of the things I'm most proud of.
Sí, estos desafíos son grandes. Pero los mexicanos tenemos la capacidad, el talento y la determinación para superarlos.
Hello, Gloria. Welcome to the politics section once again. I'm Paulina Olaje and I'm back again with the politics. Today we'll be talking about some serious things that have been happening in our politics, not only here in Mexico, but in the world too. We will start with America's President Donald Trump. A few weeks ago, March 30th, Trump had a conference and he was asked about his relationship with Russia. The answer of the president was, "I think I could have a very good relationship with President Putin." Trump said, "I think we'll be able to have a great dialogue. I hope getting along with Russia will be a good thing, not a bad thing." He also added, and just about everybody agrees to that, except very stupid people. Very harsh statements, right?
Right.
But well, let's go to a more national news. What's been happening most here in Mexico are the presidential elections. AMLO has the advantage of 30.14%, and I follow him with 18.16%, and mostly by the votes of the young society. Mead with 19.26% in the third place, and finally Margarita Zavala with 9.28%. The statistics keep changing, but what was the report today? Maybe at the end of the day, the numbers will change completely, right? Well, that was it for today's Politic. I'm Paulina Olaje, and that was the report of today. Thank you very much, and stay with us. Don't go. We go back to you, Gloria.
Thank you for the report, Paulina. But now let's get informed of today's weather. At this time, you don't know whether to wear a coat or a dress. I'm with you, Paola.
Hi there, and welcome to our weather section. Today will be a sunny day, perfect for wearing light dresses and leaving your umbrella at home. That's it for today. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Paulina, and I'm here with Gloria, Paola, and Marilena, and we are Dancing Queens Productions.
We invite you to visit our website, where you'll find all of our movies, videos, and content. Make sure you subscribe and like our videos.
Hello and welcome to this awesome space. In this section we will talk about the different types of architectures that exist over the world, analyzing the most famous ones. As we all know, over the years, the culture, traditions, and in general the way of seeing the world has changed. But there are some things that we still have and conserve, such as the architecture. As some of us know, the international architecture competition that took place in Sydney has just concluded. According to the bidders, its main objective was to address the growing crisis of affordable housing in Sydney. The challenge aims to capture the world's attention on the important issue of housing in Sydney, Australia, where the economy is strong but the residential market is among the least affordable, according to the surveys of metropolitan markets. Just a few days ago, bidders announced the winners of the recent Sydney Affordable Housing Challenge. Example of how architects help to solve the problems of today's society. Advances in architecture and their new techniques make this competition possible.
Really interesting, Marilena. Now, let's go to the health section.
Good morning and welcome to our health section, a section dedicated to know a little more about your body. Today we'll be discussing about another reason why we should eat at home. As we've known, eating out has been known for increasing our consumption of unhealthy fats and sugars. But a recent study has showed us another reason why we should eat at home, and it's called phthalates. The phthalates are some very harmful chemicals which damage your body. A doctor named Sheila Starinaya said, phthalates are a class of synthetic chemicals known as endocrine disruptors, meaning they affect the hormones in our body. This investigation showed that phthalates are related with obesity, cancer, and even fertility problems, which means this affects all of our hormone production, and as we know, our body works with hormones, so if they don't work in the right way, we'll have hundreds of diseases. Well, the study that was published in the journal Environment International found that the phthalate levels of participants who had eaten out of their home in the previous day were 35% higher than those who ate food bought in the grocery store. So this shows us that we have to avoid eating out of our home, and if we do, we should go to places where we know the food isn't that processed, so we can take care of our health. Well, as already said, please avoid eating out, and make your food at home, and take care of yourself and your health.
Thank you, Paula, and thank you all for joining us in this daily update report. We'll see you next time.